Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Road to Hermitcraft. Okay, I've been busy. I've done some organising and arranging. So let's have a look. Whoa, wrong button. This button. Good. Okay, so we had our temporary setup here for enchanting, and I've sorted out my little starter house. Moved this inside so it's a bit more secure. Put an iron door in here so we're nice and safe. And our storage we had here, I've moved downstairs. So let's go and check that out. It's not super interesting, but I'd like to keep you guys updated with where we are. So here we are. Yeah, not all of these chests are full up, only the ones with item frames have got stuff in. So yeah, typical stuff really. Here's our valuables. Got stuff like mob drops over here. Food. So we're pretty set up. Things like organics, stuff like that. I'm not going to show you a single chest because that is boring. Anyway, so yeah, so I've taken up all the stuff that was down in our mines, brought all that up, all the stuff in my starter house, and we had a few bits and pieces in the fishing shack as well. So now all of our stuff is here. Our prized possessions are all right here. So this episode, what we're going to do, we're going to do two things today, or try to at least. As you saw in the last episode, we didn't have any arrows, and that could have really helped us out. So what I want to do in the first part of this episode is to deal with our skeleton spawner that we have over here and start farming it to get some arrows in particular. So let me remind you where it is. It's down in this hole right down here, so it's not too far away from our house, which is pretty cool. So skeletons will spawn from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this out into a bigger area. It has to be a 9x9 and 5 blocks deep, I think. And then skeletons will spawn, and then we'll do something simple, I think, to start with. Yeah, because I want to get on with the dragon. So we'll keep it simple for this time. But what we'll do is we'll have some water streams that push them along. We'll send them down into a chamber where we can kill them. We've got our sword has got looting on it, so that'll give us more drops. And then I'll probably set up some item filters so we will keep the bones and arrows and sort them out into different chests. And anything else that gets dropped, like bows or armor, we'll just destroy that because we're not interested in that stuff. Yes, that's the plan for the first half. So I need to get dig this out, and I'll give you some progress updates as we go with this. Alright, so I'm back at the spawner, which is down there. I'll show you that in a second. Managed to grab some bits and pieces from our storage. So I grabbed a whole bunch of things. Hopefully that's enough for what we need, but if not, obviously I'll go back and get some more stuff. So yeah, let's see how we get on. So that's some stuff we're going to use in a second. Now let me show you the spawner. So all I've done here with the spawner so far, here it is I've just dug out this room to give us plenty of spawning spaces. This is 11 by 11 centered around the spawner, which is up here. I think technically you only need a 9 by 9, but I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, and so I've dug down underneath, and I've put some redstone lights above so we can turn them on and off, so we can turn the farm on and off nice and easily, rather than having torches everywhere, and then when you're done you have to punch out the torches and dodge skeletons and don't fall into the pit of doom. So yeah, I'll show you that in a sec. So yeah, so I've also dug a little trench down here. This is where we're going to push them over. So while we're getting on with this, let's talk about this. So we're going to have some water streams. Now from here up until the end is 10 blocks from there to there. Now water only goes 8 blocks, but what we can do is if we have a raised area here like this, and then put our water sources above it up here, the water will then go here, flow down here, and then reach right to the end there. Now to make it easier on ourselves, I'm just going to temporarily put some dirt here. This means that it will make it easier for us to create water sources, because if it's flowing down like that, it won't spread the same. So I've got some more water here. There we go. So now we can put this across like this. Okay, beautiful. So now if you were to get rid of the dirt, all of that water will flow down and go right up to the edge here. So this is going to push all of our skeletons into this ditch. Now this ditch is too high, so they can't jump back up again. And what we're also going to do is we're going to have some water streams that go this way into the middle and this way into the middle. So what we need for that is some more water. So let's jump out of here. I've got some more water over here. Bosh. Stick one there. And we need some more. Should have got two really, anyway. There we go. And we stick this one on this side. Now what I want is a hole down here. If I stick a sign in the middle, that will stop the water. Now if we dig a hole here, this is where they're going to end up falling down into that block there. And release the water. That should go right up to the edge. Hopefully. There we go. So the skeleton spawn, get pushed along here, fall into the trench, and they get pushed into the pit of doom right there where we're going to chop them up. Okay, here we are. Done a bit more work. So I've cleared out this area here and I've started with the item sorters. So this is where the skeleton's going to drop onto this slab. They'll drop their stuff. The hopper will pick it up and then it will go into this hopper line here. So underneath, let's have a look. So I've started doing the item sorter. So this is a classic Impulse SV item sorter. So that's where the drops come in. They go down into this hopper and then go across this way. So in this first one, this first sorter, I've set up this for bones. So I'm filling this in with rotten flesh, but I've renamed it as filler so we don't get any strange things coming in here and breaking our sorter. And then bones in there. So 41 bones. So when the items come across here, only the bones will be allowed through and they'll fill up the chest from the bottom. So we've got some chests here, already labelled up, ready to go. Did a little test there. And now we've got to do the one for arrows. So here's where the hopper line comes across here. So bones are going to go that way, and we want to set up this sorter for arrows. So let's get this sorted out. So we need to have a comparator, which I think I've got ready. And so he's going to go right here, and then we need some redstone. So the idea here is, if you don't know how these sorters work, is the comparator detects what's in here, and if the sequence strength is long enough, it will light up down here. So in my resource pack, this is from Vanilla Tweaks. It tells you what the power level is from the redstone. So in this hopper here, I'm going to fill that up with, oh, that's not right. What have I done wrong? Oh no, I need to finish it, didn't I? You derp. So we've got that down here. We need to put a repeater in here. There's me jumping the gun, getting all overexcited. And we need to put a redstone torch behind. So this redstone torch is the one that's going to lock or unlock these hoppers to allow items through. Right, let's try that again. So this one here, if we put in our filler, that should stay. Yay. And we need some arrows, which I didn't bring with me because I'm an idiot. Should stop at 41. There we go. So what's in here? All right, let's get rid of that and that. Okay, so that should be set up. So now bones and arrows should get sorted into our sorting system. So let's just test that out quickly. So there's nothing in this one, nothing in that one. If we into this hopper, this is where the, right? Yeah, this is where the, let's pop some of those in there and stick a bone in there. That's enough. So now we should see, hopefully, all of the arrows go into this one. There they go. And all the bones should go into this one. Oops. There we go, there's a bone. There's the arrow. Excellent. So anything else, I think, is going to end up in this hopper right here. So let's just try that. If I stick in something else, so let's say they drop a bow or some armor, it should end up in that one. There we go. So now what I want to do is I just want to destroy those because I'm not interested in those at all. So let me do a bit of redstone for you. Now redstone is not my strong point, I will be honest with you, so there may well be a better way to do this, but what I think I want to do is put down the block first, and I want to, here I want to put down a dropper, which I've left upstairs again. Okay, right, I've got the hopper. I say hopper, I meant dropper. One day I'll say the right thing, you know. So I think I want to move it over here because we need to put some lava in. So I'm going to pop this here, and the dropper is going to go here, and we're going to need an extra hopper just to finish this line up. It's going to go into there. Great, so anything we don't need is going to go into this hopper. Dropper, dropper, right. Okay, so then we're going to have some lava down here that will destroy all the stuff, which will be awesome. So let's get that ready. I won't put the lava in just yet in case I derp, which is highly possible. And yeah, I think I want to break you. I want to go you and you. Oops. And there. Great. Okay, cool. Let's go back up there. So quick up the ladder. Alright. So now I want to have another block here. There we go. Right, so we have some lava in the bottom there, and then items will shoot out of here into the lava and be destroyed. So now the last thing to do is just to detect when there's something in here, and then fire some redstone. So I think I need to break these guys. Make some more space, because I haven't given myself enough, of course. And then we need to put some blocks down. I think I'm fine to go with cobble because I haven't got any bricks left. So let's just do that. So let's see, is this going to work? Let's see if I'm not a total noob when it comes to redstone. Here we go. So now we need to have a comparator so we can detect if there's something in here, because now we want to give it a pulse to shoot it out. So there'll be one item at a time that flows in from the hopper, and then we need to have a repeater going the other way, this way, so that will increase the strength. And then if we have some redstone like that going back into this, it will give it a signal. I think that works, maybe. So let's pop something in here, some bricks, and they both get shot out. One ended up there, so let's put something on top. Let's get our brick again. Okay, so I think that works. Let me just try that again. So let's get a few things. Let's just get, right, so 7 slabs, that goes into here, and they kept getting shot out. Okay, that's good enough for me. So let's get our lava and pop you in there, and now let's just stick a block on the top just to make sure things don't shoot out. That will do. Okay, so now we should be able to give it a test. Let's go and turn the lights on, get some skeletons down here, and let's get some stuff. So let's turn that on, off, lights go off. Now mobs should be spawning. If we go down here, they stop here. We should be able to grab these guys. Great. So I definitely saw some armor get dropped there. So let's just drop down here. Let's see what happened down here. In this chest, bones, great. In this chest, arrows, great. And that should have been destroyed in the lava because we tested that earlier. So yeah, there we go. There's our very crude and basic skeleton farm there for getting our items. Now there are better ways to kill skeletons. What I might do is, because we've got some dogs, I can bring some dogs down here and then let the dogs kill the skeletons. That way you can just AFK here, you'll get experience from it, and still collect the drops. But for now, because I want to get going with the dragon, I just want some more arrows. So I'm going to sit here and farm these guys for a bit, build up our stock of arrows, get some more levels as well because I want to gear up our armor, and then we're going to go and get that dragon. Okay, can you hear that? Skeleton's dying. Yeah, I feel bad. I've got Ren, he's down here killing skeletons all by himself. A life underground for the rest of your rest of your days. Sorry, Ren, but you've got a job to do, bro, and you're doing a great job. So there you go. So Ren's down here killing skeletons, collecting our drops for us, and we can get XP as well. So I did a bit of AFKing, got my levels up, and I've collected some arrows already. But yeah, we're getting a fine set down here. So that's great. So the farms are working, and we can now AFK, which is fantastic. So I've got a few bits together, ready for the Ender Dragon fight. So first of all, I have enchanted all my armour. We need to get some mending books, but apart from that, we've got protection 4 on everything. We've got our Vader helmet. We've got our TK421. Why aren't you at your post? If you're a Star Wars geek, you'll know what that means. We've got our AT-AT leggings and our Boba Fett boots. So everything's got protection 4 plus some other stuff, and we've got obviously our weapons and stuff from before. So I've got bits and pieces ready for the dragon fight, arrows and blocks and whatnot. And inside our ender chest, I've got a whole bunch of potions that I've got ready. So instant health, strength, speed, and regeneration. Backup set of armor, backup weapons, bed and stuff, so we can set up by the portal. So I think we're pretty much ready to go now. So let's take this with us. Don't want to forget that. See you later, Ren. Doing a great job. Right, now it's time to find the portal and kill this dragon. Let's go. Okay, so here we are at the portal. I've filled it all in with the eyes, and there it is. Okay, so I've just got a little setup here. I've slept in the bed to reset my spawn here in case we die. We'll end back in here again. Hopefully we won't, but you know, these things happen. And I've got my backup stuff in the ender chest right here, and some other bits and pieces that I picked up along the way, and stuff like that I don't need. And this is what I've got in my inventory. Hopefully that's everything. I haven't forgotten anything. Got my potions, weapons, arrows, empty bottles for dragon breath. Got some ender pearls to get onto the island in case the platform is off to the side. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, dragon. Here we go. Oh, we're underground. Okay. Let's dig up quick. Here we go, guys, we made it back. Oh, we did it. We killed the dragon. Managed to die once. I was hoping to not die at all, but you know, those Endermen, geez. Okay, but we did it. We've left the egg at the end, and we will get that next time. We also need to do some kind of nether tunnel with some portals to get there a bit quicker, because it's about 2,000 blocks behind me that way. Yeah, so next episode, I guess we will start our base in the end. That'll be interesting. I need to put some ideas together and some plans. So if you've got some ideas, got some suggestions for how we should start our base, I want to get going with some farms, particularly we need some villagers, because not much of my gear's got mending. We need some mending books, maybe an iron farm as well. Get that going in the end. Hopefully it works in the end. We'll find out. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.